Hello everyone and welcome to my EMS Grade 8 lesson. I'm so excited to take you through one of the most important topics in economics, the factors of production. These are essential ingredients needed to produce goods and services we use every day. Whether you are baking bread or running a company, or even running your own tuck shop, you need these. In this lesson, we'll not only break down what each factor means, but we'll also look at how they work together to keep businesses running and people employed. So get ready, we're about to turn learning into something fun and practical. Today, we will learn to identify and define the 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. We will explore real-life examples to see how these resources are used in businesses, farms, factories, and services around us. We'll also understand the role each factor plays in helping to create goods, provide services, and support job creation. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to match each factor of production and explain how they all work together in the economy. And to make sure we remember everything, we are going to play a fun and interactive game to test your knowledge and your skills. To make our lesson fun and interactive, I've created the production puzzle game. This is a matching game where we are going to connect each factor of production to its definition, and we are also going to match it with their examples. Each match puzzle helps you understand how production works in real life. Alright, so before we actually start with the game, I'm first going to explain all 4 factors of production. The first one is capital. So capital refers to the man-made goods used in the production of other goods and services. It does not refer to money itself, but to the tools, equipment, and infrastructure money buys. It literally enhances productivity. The second factor is land. Land refers to all natural resources used in the creation of products. This includes the physical space and raw materials. It is a natural resource and not man-made. The third factor is labor. Labor is the human effect, which can be physical or mental. It is used in the production of goods and services. It includes both skilled and unskilled work. The last factor that we have is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the ability to bring together all the 3 factors of production, which is land, capital, and labor, to produce goods and services. And it takes a risk to start a business as well. They can earn a profit as a reward. They make business decisions and manage operations. Alright, so now that we are done with the definitions of the 4 factors of production, we are going to start with our game. So as you can see, this is the production puzzle. So we have all the factors of production. We also have the definitions of the factors of production and examples. So we are going to try to match each factor of production to its definition and the examples. So this is the first factor of production, which is land, right? And then we are going to match it with its definition, which is natural resources used to produce goods and services. Good. And then we are going to match it with an example, which is coal, mining, and farmland. Okay, so we're first going to start with our first factor of production, which is labor. And then we are going to look for the definition of what labor is. So man-made item, no. Human effect, maybe. Risk, yes. So we will go with the human effect used in production. So that is the definition of labor, right? So now we have to look at, or we have to find examples of what a laborer is, right? So the first example will be a teacher. So a teacher is an example of the first factor of production, which is labor. And then we are going to look for the second one. Is it factory? No. Is it a computer? No. Construction worker, correct, because this person also works, right? So this is the factor of production, which is labor. So it's labor, which is a human effect, and the examples are a teacher as well as construction worker. So then we're going to go ahead to capital, and then we're going to look for the definition of capital. There we go. So capital is man-made items used to produce goods and services. So now we have to look for the example of what capital is. So this is the first example of what our capital is. I made a mistake with the labeling of it, but now this is a computer, right? So it is going to be computer and a factory. So this is the factor of, this is capital, the factor of production. We are going to move to another one, which is entrepreneurship. So now let's go and look for the definition. Could it be risk-taking? Could it be natural resources? Good. So it's the risk-taking and organizing resources for a production. So that's the definition of an entrepreneurship. We're going to go ahead and also look for examples, which is a business owner. So a business owner is someone who takes the risks to create their own business, as well as a bakery. They do the same thing. This person will start their own baking business. So these two people are called entrepreneurs. So there you have it. So these are the 4 factors of production, which is labor, capital, land, and entrepreneurship. We have reached the end of our lesson. We have learned that the 4 factors of production are capital, land, labor, and entrepreneurship. Each one plays a special role in helping businesses create goods and services. We used a fun puzzle activity to help us understand them better through definitions and real-life experiences. Remember, these factors of production are all around us. In shops, farms, hospitals, and even at home. So keep your eyes open and start spotting them in your everyday life. Thank you so much for watching.